Have you ever felt overwhelmed by chaos, fear, or just the emotional exhaustion of everyday life? Well, the Bible has a story that speaks directly to that, and it's not just about ancient battles. It's about emotional strength, leadership, and mental resilience. Let's look at the incredible story of Deborah from a mental health perspective. The book of Judges opens with a nation in deep distress. Israel has been oppressed for 20 long years. People are living in constant fear, feeling helpless and emotionally drained. It's a picture of collective trauma. But into this chaos steps Deborah. The Bible tells us she sat under a palm tree, and people came to her for wisdom. Think about that image for a moment. She is grounded, calm, and approachable. In a world of anxiety, she created a safe space. In mental health terms, Deborah was a secure base. Her stable presence helped regulate the emotional climate of an entire community. Now, Israel's fear was paralyzing. They were suffering from what we might today call learned helplessness and trauma-induced hopelessness. They felt stuck. But Deborah's prophetic voice cuts right through that fog. She asks a powerful question. Has not the Lord gone ahead of you? This wasn't just a command. It was a reframe. She helped her people shift their focus from fear to courage, from paralysis to action, and from despair to hope. This is what emotionally intelligent leaders do. They don't just give orders. They help people rediscover their inner strength and see their situation in a new light. This brings us to Barak. When Deborah calls him to lead the army against their oppressor Sisera, his response is fascinating. He says, "If you go with me, I will go." It's easy to see this as weakness, but let's look at it as anxiety. Barak was likely overwhelmed by the sheer size of the enemy, the memory of past defeats, and the immense weight of responsibility. And how does Deborah respond? She doesn't shame him or tell him to man up. Instead, she offers what we call co-regulation. She validates his fear, offers her support, and agrees to go with him. Her calm presence helps him manage his own anxiety. This is a beautiful picture of healthy leadership. It doesn't demand perfection. It walks alongside people through their fear, empowering them to act. With Deborah's support, Barak leads the army into battle. And guess what? They win a miraculous victory. This shows how emotional support can unlock courage. Barak didn't lack ability. He lacked confidence. Deborah's presence helped him access the strength he already possessed. This mirrors a key dynamic in mental health. Supportive relationships reduce fear, and courage often grows simply because someone believes in you. It's a reminder that we often need that encouragement to step into our true calling. The story takes another turn with Jael, a woman who ends the conflict in a dramatic and unexpected way. Her story is intense, but it highlights the courage of those who have been marginalized and the power of taking agency after living under fear. Jael shows that strength can emerge from the most surprising places, especially when people reclaim their voice. Finally, after the victory, we get the Song of Deborah in Judges chapter 5. This isn't just a victory song. It's a masterclass in emotional processing. Through poetry and worship, Deborah and Barak name their trauma, celebrate their healing, honor the courage shown, and reclaim their identity. They use storytelling and music, powerful mental health tools, to integrate a painful past and move forward with clarity. So, what's the takeaway? Deborah's story is so much more than a military victory. It's a story about emotional leadership. It teaches us that calm leaders bring stability, that emotional intelligence is a superpower, and that supportive relationships help us overcome our deepest fears. It shows us that our trauma can be transformed into testimony, and that worship and creativity are vital for processing pain and restoring hope. It's a timeless message that our world desperately needs today. Thanks for watching. And if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe for more content that explores faith and life.